Hi mornings folks, this is Lai. Welcome to our next video. In today's series, we are going to look into how to back up your EC2 virtual machines which is running on AWS using Veeam backup for AWS. Right? So this is the native product which Veeam just released, and it able to back up the EC2 without required to install agent. Right? So this is the native solutions. And without further ado, let's look into how to configure the backup policy. Right? So the first thing is you click on policy. You can start to giving a names of your backup policy. Right? Then you click next. Specify your IAM role, which have access or permissions to your AWS account. Select the region whereby you want to back up your particular virtual machines. You have options to select either by instance or by tag. Alright, so if you configure EC2 tagging, you can also specify here as well. Right? So from here, I'm going to select one of my virtual machines. Right. And click apply. Right. So with the latest version 2, it do a support application aware backup as well. Right. Then you click next. So the first options is you want to do protections either by using snapshots, or you want to do backup for long-term archiving. Right. So once you select snapshots, you have options to the latest versions allow you to do snapshot replications, right, to another region. And then for those of you who want to keep it for long-term archiving, you can also select backup and you point to your S3 bucket. Click next. Right. So the next thing is you're able to select your retention policy either by daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. Right. You do have options to select what times you want to do a backup. All right. You can select your scheduling based on snapshots, snapshot replicas, and also backup to S3 as well. Right. Then the next thing is you're able to specify your retention policy, how long you want to keep it, right? Right, so this is how the weekly scheduling will look like. Same things, you're able to select your restore points, retentions as well. So what I did is I already configured daily and weekly, and we do have a built-in cost estimation as well. Right. Click next. So from here you're able to see your pricing estimations for snapshots, replica snapshots, backup to S3, network traffics, and also transaction costs as well. Click next. You're able to specify additional settings, for example retry in case there's any failure. So once you are done, you can review the policy and you can click finish to apply this particular policy. To run the policy, you can click start, or you can wait for the next scheduling. Alright folks, that's all on how easy for you to configure a backup policy using Veeam backup for AWS. Remember, this is a native solutions without install any agents. We able to do backup of your EC2, right? So by using the version 2, you can do snapshot replications to another region, or you can transfer to S3 bucket for long-term archiving. So hopefully you have a clear understanding on how to configure a backup policy using our latest products, Veeam Backup for AWS, right? So for those of you who would like to stay tuned for our next video, please remember to click subscribe so you're able to be notified when our next video release. See you next time, and thank you very much.